Hey y'all,
Yo,
we're
yo.
here. We made it. Let me get our lives. We here. We're live. This is actually our first podcast tonight. So we're working on it. This is episode one. If you see what we already have up, that is classic or trash it. You can find that on Facebook Live Sunday night.
At
8
8
o'clock,
o'clock.
which is why we're late because the podcast starts at 9. We have to get a little stricter with our people, but we love them. We love the spins. We spin underground, unsigned, local, raw talents. If you have a talent, if you're in Richmond, Virginia, 804.
Or any particular area. We don't care where you at, but we
Okay.
station from the 804, you know what I'm saying, to keep it a band. But I'm connected everywhere. I got niggas sending shit in all the way from New York to Florida, all
Facts.
the way to Cali. So
All the
you can
way from
see,
the correctional
yeah,
facilities.
all the way to the
Okay.
feds. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you, we connected, but we from the 804. So we
Yes.
definitely from the 804. It ain't hard for you to reach us. So definitely reach us, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Everywhere else, reach us too. You know what I'm saying? We have. That's what we have for.
Okay. Oh yeah. While we here, while we're live, hey, our Facebook family. We know they're here, so shout out to y'all.
Much love,
Comment
much love.
below. Let them know where you are from. We are actually going live from Anchor as well, which is the podcast. So you can head over there, see what we have going up tonight. We're gonna get right into it. So you can introduce yourself and I'll introduce myself, and I'll try to go ahead and get this thing going right here.
Okay,
Oh, you have
okay.
it on your phone too, right?
Yeah.
So we can do it that way. We moving right along, people. You can go ahead and introduce.
Okay, well, my name is Lee Prop the General. You know what I'm saying? I hail from Richmond, Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Lee Prop the General. All hail my Seminoles. Rest in peace, high mind. We about to go digital. Um, I'm an ill rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm a songwriter. I'm a
Thanks.
philosopher. I write vocabulary words. I'm a poet. I write up design blueprints. I write up fashion shit. Um, all type of shit. I do it all, baby. Like I do a lot. I love doing it. I write stories. I forgot that. I write stories. I write books on hidden principles and philosophies. I'm just getting that in the making. So
Yes.
I do a lot. You know what I'm saying? You looking at a grand. I ain't even gonna say grand. Like for a lack of words, I'm gonna say you looking at a genius. You know what I'm saying? A
Thanks.
lyrical genius at lamest. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you're looking at. That's what I am. That's what I do. And I do it well. You know what I'm saying? Lee
Mm-hmm.
Prop the General. You can reach me anywhere. You can Google me, Lee Prop the General. Snapchat, Lee Prop the General. Twitter, Lee Prop the General. Facebook, Lee
Thanks.
Prop. Facebook, Prop Lee. You know what I'm saying? My name,
Thanks.
Marquez Jones. On Facebook, you know what I'm saying? It's Lee Prop the General parentheses. You know what I'm saying? That's MONTQUIS Jones. Montquez, you know what I'm saying? Um, what else saying? Did I say Snapchat?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know, but anyway, Google me, Lee Prop the General. We probably can Google all hell too, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably pop up. We the world, I'm gonna pop up, you know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. So expect more than you can handle from me.
All right, you heard it here first. So my name's Ranisha Benjamin. I'm a local business owner. You can check me out at Press 804 on Facebook. That's my cosmetic line. We have glitter eyeshadow palettes. It is bomb. Make
Facts,
sure you check
facts.
that out. And I also have a cleaning company. I co-own Wesley Prop. It's called A1 Cleaning Service, RVA.
RVA,
It's an LLC. We're licensed, assured, bonded, ready to go. We do move-in cleans,
move
move-out
outs,
cleans.
commercial, residential, special requests.
Facts.
We argue about me getting a power washer all the time. On a power washer, where the
In
power
the
wash
future,
is.
in the
We're
future.
gonna do the mobile detailing, you know what I'm saying? But for right now we do commercial, cleaning, you know what I'm saying, move in, move out, you know what I'm saying, special requests. Um,
You name it, really.
yeah, you name it. And also, we do carpet cleaning as well.
We do. Yes, we do.
So, you know what I'm saying? Get at us. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so let's jump right into it tonight. We're excited. This is episode 1. We have some great topics. We're going to still stick to music. We won't touch off subject too much unless you guys have a request, or once we get the call in number and everything going, then, we'll talk, communicate with you guys. We'd love to have your interaction. In the meantime, leave your comment below. We will go back and read it, and we will respond to those.
Big facts.
So today, well, we'll start with the classic or trash it topic of the day, which is hip hop being whitewashed.
Oh, go ahead. I'm gonna let you go.
Okay, so do you think black people are being racist about not allowing white rappers, mixed rappers outside of the African American or African descent? Do you think anybody else deserves a shot? Or do you think this is our thing? We built it from the bottom. They got their thing and we have our own. So what do you think?
Okay.
So I'll start with asking Lee Prop. I would like to know what he think. I'll say what I think.
Okay,
Comment what you think.
So I'm gonna personally emphasize on this myself first. You know what I'm saying? I came up with that drone. You know what I'm saying? It was a pretty personal question for me. You know what I'm
The
saying?
topic.
Myself.
You came up with the topic.
Yeah, I came up with that topic. You know what I'm saying?
Topic
That
of
drone
the
was
day.
a pretty personal topic for me myself. You know what I'm saying? Basically,
Ooh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Let me see.
So basically, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start by, you know what I'm saying, repeating the situation. Like, do you think hip hop whitewashed? You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, is it a common thing? You know what I'm saying? Is it cool? Is it a reasonable transition that white people is taking over hip hop? You know what I'm saying? Now, just in case you haven't noticed, I'm gonna name a couple crackers for y'all that's in the game at the top of the charts. First of all, if you didn't know,
I mean, you coming off kind of biased, right? I mean, because you jumping in like crackers. I mean,
I respect how she feels. You know what I'm saying? It's my own personal opinion. I do feel strongly about that, and that's exactly how I feel. So
just his opinion.
A lot of the white people, you know what I'm saying, in the world might not even agree with this garbage themselves. I hope they wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? We need to get into that dimension with them right now, but let's just say these motherfuckers are some crackers. So I'm gonna name the top crackers in the game. In case you didn't know, it's a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? It's probably more of them getting money anyway. It's probably a lot of us still moving, but it's more of them getting money.
But why do you disagree? Why don't you feel like, okay, you feel like, okay, this is our thing, and
I feel like this hip hop and the nigga from the streets. I feel like if you a real nigga from the streets, you should agree with me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like hip hop is some urban shit. It started in the urban cities. It's part of urban culture. It represents black people. It represents the struggle we went through. It represents the violence, the turmoil, the love, the rejection, the happiness, the grind, the blood, the sweat, the tears that we went through as a people. And we showed that love the most to the ones who could articulate that in a frequency that we could all agree with and accept, know what I'm saying? And that's what we call MCs, know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that was kicking it on that level where everybody can agree, like, damn, they giving us what we need. They giving us something we can feel on a high value. Everybody can feel it, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I feel like if we all know that that's where this came from, you know what I'm saying? This shit represents the struggle of our black people, you know what I'm saying? I don't really believe in all American history and all that shit. Everything about the slaves and all that. We can have a whole nother discussion on
another topic.
That's another topic on who I think we are and what I think we doing and all of that. It's another discussion. But right now we're just gonna go back to what we talking about.
Yes, topic on hand.
So the topic on hand is, do we feel like the hip hop has been whitewashed? The struggle has always been black. Everything about the struggle was black. They then took the whole struggle away from the black man, gave it to the homosexuals, gave it to the mixed breed niggas, and at the top of the list is the crackers. You know, they get first dibs on everything.
So do you feel like they don't have a right to speak on the struggle?
Me personally, I feel like nobody has a right to speak on the subject of hip hop other than black people. Like, and no disrespect to nobody. I fuck with Cypress Hill and all them, like whatever. Know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect to them. Like, I feel like they should have made their own lane with their own shit. They won't. They doesn't. And no disrespect to their struggle, because they had to go through their own. Everybody had to go through their own shit. But y'all shit ain't like our shit, man. Y'all gonna stop trying to mix that shit with me. Like, I don't give a fuck who you is and where you come from. If you ain't this black, if you ain't come from the real gutter, man, like, don't don't try to mix with that shit. I don't give a fuck if you had a bad day. I don't give a fuck if your mom ready to lose her house and shit. Y'all got 5 rooms in that bitch and y'all was raised in that shit. I don't give a fuck. I ain't had that. None of my niggas had that. That ain't what we were talking about when we were talking about the struggle. So I don't agree with that. I can't fuck with Lil Pump and Lil Xan and Lil Percocet and all these little motherfuckers and what's his name? Goddamn
There's so many.
Post Malone. Like, it's too many crackers. Like, all these niggas is absurd. You know what I'm saying? I have a tough time with even light high yellow niggas saying nigga too much. So it's like, it's a cultural thing that real black motherfucking oppressed niggas that really gotta live with that word. You a black ass nigga. You ain't gonna be shit. You ain't gonna hide shit. We gonna make sure you don't have shit, and we gonna show you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? We talking about them motherfuckers like it was about them. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to nobody else outside of that struggle. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just being honest and keeping it real. That struggle was to represent us and our people, bro. And that's somewhere along the line that she got distorted, where it went from only real niggas from real hoods going through real struggles to say nigga to light skinned niggas like J. Cole and goddamn Chance the Rapper and Drake saying nigga in every other bar. Like, they saying nigga in every other bar. Half of these motherfuckers ain't even been in nobody's hood. And if there is in somebody's hood, they can't stay there by themselves. You're not from the hood. You're not hood. You're not built like that. You're not from the struggle. None of that. Yeah, your people might have your back. Some of them might come through the wood or come from the woodworks. And they from the struggle. But as a whole, you're not from the struggle. You know what I'm saying? And niggas be having that shit, makes confused. Motherfuckers get a couple tats across their face and feel like they from the struggle. And this is my own personal opinion too. You know what I'm saying? Half the niggas is locked up in jail not from the struggle. Half the motherfuckers is from jail. In jail is niggas that was trying to act like they was from the struggle, playing and got caught. You know what I'm saying? But back to the struggle. I mean, back to the topic.
On hand tonight.
This shit represent the struggle, Shard. And a lot of these people don't represent the struggle. A lot of them come from position.
Okay, so if you're just tuning in tonight, Lee Prop is talking about how he feels. The topic is hip hop being whitewashed. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you feel like we're being racist by not accepting them? Do you feel like this is our thing and they have their thing? So Lee Prop is talking about how he feels, what he thinks about the subject. So I'll let him continue. So these are for those who are just tuning in. Hello. Thank you for tuning in. You're listening to Classic or Trash It Podcast Radio.
Okay, so back to what I was saying. I feel like this shit represent the struggle. Niggas don't represent the struggle. Motherfuckers ain't seen, smelled, touched the struggle, felt the struggle. And they rapping saying nigga this, nigga that. Talking about nigga bitches and niggas from the struggle. You ain't got no money and this and that. Like, the struggle was at me. The real rap hip hop culture actually represented the struggle and not having no money. Having just enough money to feed your son and your daughter and shit. These niggas talking down. And it's crackers. Like, we got crackers with stacks in their hand talking about niggas ain't shit and niggas ain't getting no money. And they literally saying nigga on the track, most of them. You know what I'm saying? And if they not, they insinuate that with their lifestyle and the culture that they trying to represent. And they basically flaunting in our face like, look, we made it to the bag once again, doing y'all own shit. We not allowing y'all to do the shit. And this is a textbook case of what they do with anything. They colonize, conquer, and rename shit, switch the shit up. Half of these motherfuckers that's at the top of the charts right now, they don't even have a hip-hop origin. You might be like, who is your favorite rapper? And niggas might be like, I don't really like rap. I like Garth Brooks and Metallica and Marilyn Manson and all type of gothic weird shit that have nothing to do with hip-hop. These niggas not even hip-hop based. They not hip-hop oriented. They don't even care about the hip-hop history. They don't care about hip-hop structure. None of that. And they just come and get money. What's the nigga name? El Gumo or whatever, Gumo 6ix9ine, like all these goofy ass niggas. This nigga's literally a faggot with fucking Fruity Rainbow dropped hair, and he doing the most numbers right now with no features in the game. That mean he don't need Nate nigga. He in the top. He at the top. Not need Nate nigga talk saying nigga this, nigga that, and every fucking other word. And you can go photos. You can go. I said Photoshop. You can go see pictures of this nigga, man. Back when a couple years ago, it almost looked like they photoshopped this creature they got before me, cause he looked nothing like the person he really is. Like an Asian mixed breed cracker.
Well, I get what you're saying.
Like,
I mean, I understand.
It's a slap in the face. It's a
I
slap
understand,
in the
but I
face.
feel like personally, this is just my opinion. I feel like okay, we. Who are we to say that they can't?
The motherfucker from the struggle that started the shit.
Until we actually start to get our own. We should not. It's no way that hip hop is 90% black. I'll just say 90. It's probably more, but I'll just say 90% black people, artists, rappers, singers, whatever, out putting music out, making the people billions. Beyonce sells out arenas. It's no way she shouldn't have a radio station. It's no way she shouldn't have
They set
a
the rules
platform.
up. They set the rules up.
Well,
They control the rules. When you make the rules, you call how the game goes.
When you can afford it, then what's the problem?
We still make the rules, so now we make the rules.
Beyonce received an island for her birthday one year. What's the problem? You can buy an island, but you can't buy, so is it their fault or is it our fault? It's a little bit of both.
They'll give you anything.
It's a little bit of both.
They'll give you everything you want and none of what you need. And it's a prime example.
I feel like it's a little bit of both.
I feel like that's what they do. They give you all the green money you want, but they know the money ain't in that green paper square shit they print up. The money is in you singing, rapping, owning the rights to your lyrics. They're like, we give us the rights to your lyrics, we're gonna give you the money. When in reality, they might pay you $10 million. They know the residual off your album, if you really selling, if you really doing numbers, if you really popping, gonna be bigger than that. And whether it take 10, 20 years, so they win. And they can play the waiting game. We can't afford to play no games with these people.
So if they come in and they stop saying the N-word, if they stop degrading us in whatever way, shape, fashion, form, if they come in and say, okay, I know I'm nice. I know I got a flow like Eminem, but I'm not gonna say anything that'll offend the black community. Would you still accept them, or you just feel like no?
No, and I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. At one point, and I'm just keeping it real. Like at one point in time, Eminem was my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? And I was way younger. You know what I'm saying, than I am now. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, I was just going off his lyrics. I'm like, damn, this nigga's giving us bars. He's spitting high shit.
Well, is he a nigga? Because you don't want him to call you a nigga.
Nah, because I might smack the shit out of him.
Well, I mean, you don't call him a nigga either.
But I okay crack. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, he used to be one of my favorite rappers at one time. You know what I'm saying? And when I understood the game, you know what I'm saying, I sat back and he was one, and I'm not gonna say my favorite rapper. He was one of my favorite rappers because Jadakiss will always be at the top, if not my favorite rapper, one of my most favorite rappers of all time. So can't nobody go over Kiss. Ain't none of y'all fucking with Kiss. Facts, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like he was one of my favorite rappers. He was like right up there one time. I'm like, damn, I listened to him after Kiss or whatever type shit. You know what I'm saying? But when I realized what happened, I'm like, damn, kissing them over there getting dick by Bad Boy, by puffing them. Eminem over here making M's with the crackers and Dre and them, because Dre done linked up with them, so they eating, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, he getting more money than broke more records than half of the niggas. He done broke more records than Kiss. I'm ashamed to say that. I am ashamed as a nigga from the streets to tell you that I know Eminem that sold more records than goddamn Jadakiss. That should be impossible. Jadakiss one of the illest MCs. But it's all racial.
About that, y'all.
That's all good. You know what I'm saying, but it's all racial. You know what I'm saying? it's a racial game. You know what I'm saying? They put him at the top. They put him over the Lock. They put him over Redman. They put him over Method Man. They put him over goddamn Wu Tang. Like, you can't do that, man. And that's what we let them people do. They just came in and just rearranged shit. There's no way in hell this guy supposed to be in front of no Busta Rhymes.
Okay, so if everybody,
No.
the greats, Jadakiss, everybody say, you know what, you right. You right, we tired. Let's start our own thing.
No, this is
We're
our
not even
shit.
going to.
This our shit. They need to start their own shit.
Well,
That's my
not
argument.
really, because if you look up anybody who signed, honey, it's no black owner. It's no black owner. Yeah, they have record labels, but are they actually putting music out there? No. They have to go through Sony. They have to go through other people. And we know some of these places and what they do. It's like the mafia. So
Now, you know you got to play them games with them people.
you
right
don't
now.
have to play. People don't want to work hard to do different things.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I'm gonna give you an example of how they make it so you can't do the shit. It's a building around my way. It's a Highland Park. It used to be like a high school. It's like Highland Park High School. some
We
shit
in
like
Richmond, Virginia,
that.
y'all.
We in Richmond, Virginia. It's a big ass building called Highland Park High School. The gent was abandoned for years, my dude. Like, and when every time they opened it, they had to close it because the shit was so run down, rats, roaches, whatever. They got bed bugs, all type of shit. It's always fucked up because they never could set it up to standards. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, it was some, of course, it was some black owned motherfuckers. You can call them slum lords or whatever. Some of them was slum lords, but you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, it's like they don't allow them people the resources they need to be able to financially eat and look out for their people. A lot of them, you know what I'm saying. So motherfuckers trying to make money, make $1.15. Yeah, they own the building, but they still trying to eat too. You know what I'm saying. And the building run down. It got $100,000 pipe issues and $50,000 electrical issues. And the crackers that sold them that shit knew that, and they ain't cut niggas no deals. And now niggas got to goddamn pick up the slack from all that shit because they don't got $200,000 they can just throw on the piping system or the electrical system. You know what I'm saying? So eventually they lose the building and shit got shut down. And they went through that process like 2-3 times. At the end of the day, some motherfucking cracker millionaires came, bought the shit, gutted the shit out. Fix the shit up is like top notch. You got signs out there glowing up at night.
Okay,
and
so
all that.
is it?
So and I was like, how much did it cost? That niggas was like 2 million. I'm
But
like,
is
no
it the-
nigga, I don't know one nigga with millions.
Well, hey, your
Sorry.
slum lord had millions.
Nah,
He's-
he was generating millions. He didn't
If
have
he
millions.
gutted
He
it
possessed.
out, you said that they gutted, they bought it, they gutted it out.
Oh no, I'm
And-
talking about the rich millionaire cracker.
Yeah, but why didn't the slum lord do
He
that?
didn't have the finances. I told you the piping system alone cost $100,000.
Okay, so why he couldn't get a business loan?
They don't allow that. You got to check some of these people, these places out. We gonna be doing a lot of business moves in a minute. You gonna see that even though we fit all the standards and the criteria, they still may not necessarily want to give us the loan. They might not. If they do give us the loan, they're not gonna give us the maximum loan. That's just how the game go. Anybody know they don't be trying to get no small businesses loans. They definitely not trying to get no niggas no small business loan. That's why we look up to niggas like Puffy and them, because he really made it to the level where he can go in that bitch and walk in the bank and ask for whatever he wants.
Yeah, he should
and they
start
gonna
us
give
a
it to
record.
him.
He should
He
start us a
already-
record
but
label.
then you
He
gotta
should
look-
go ahead and be
That
Motown,
sound nice, but then you got to look at the reality of the situation.
which is what
Do you
he
think
is
he
wealthy.
worked hard to get there?
Yes.
No, he had to make deals with crackers to even get into them positions.
Well, when you sell yourself short,
And yeah,
it
so
gets
now,
cut short.
so now they probably already told him like you can't do that. That's how we make you on our team. We gonna make sure you good, but you can't do that.
I challenge you guys to start a record. They don't have the money, the means. Get 100 people who believe in your dream and help fund that. Put up a GoFundMe, because you should never settle because you think that you have to be given something or you got to work with people you don't want to work with. Clearly, we have the most currency flow. So, I mean, I just feel like we have to do better. I feel like we can't get mad at them when we allowed it. Yeah, we can have some criteria. Don't say the N word, don't disrespect us. Put some respect on our name. No, we started this. No, we are the beginning of it, because without us in our struggle, like you said, you wouldn't have inspiration. It's from it's our struggle, our real struggle.
McDonald's wouldn't have over $1 billion sold if niggas weren't going in there every day spending $1 on burgers and dumb shit. But then you gotta look at the reality of the situation. How many niggas you know that know how to cook a goddamn good burger? Half the people in there is black just cooking them burgers. In most of the places
all right, that's a good topic. We're gonna save that. We're gonna save that. We're gonna save it. It's a good topic.
So let me go ahead and finish off what I was saying though. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Most of the people in there is flipping burgers is black that I know at the places that I see, even if they white owned business, whatever. But I'm saying all that to say that if these people decided, damn, all we the ones flipping, if everybody in there decided to flip, they flip, the people that flipping burgers decided like, look, we don't want to work here no more. You ain't paying us enough. We want to start our own burger shop. Soon as they start that shit and they don't go holler at goddamn the universal crackers of the world, of the paperwork world, and get that shit straight, FDA gonna be kicking their shit in, full health inspection. They got so many trickery rules to make sure that you can't just walk up and do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no just I'm gonna start an ice cream company. You can't do that. You might start an ice cream company and start selling shit, and then you wake up one morning, the IRS at your door with the police and the feds and everybody, FDA. They want to test shit and do this and set. And you ain't even asked for the permit to do this in this zone and all type of regulations and all type of shit. It's not just as simple as you saying you want to do something. These people got this shit strategically set up and implemented to destroy anybody who's not rocking with them. If you want to start a frame, I'm pretty sure you can start one along the space and opportunity, and not a McDonald's right across the street. But you go across the street from McDonald's and try to start you a burger spot without goddamn a vendor's license and everything else they want you to have. They shutting this shit down. You can't just do what you want to do. And it sounds nice, but you can't.
So let us know what you guys think. Do you think hip hop is whitewashed? If it is, do you agree? Do you disagree? This is a hot topic. We'll be here all night. I want to know what you think. I really want to know what the people think. Do you disagree with Elite Prop? Do you agree with Ronisha? What do you know? I would love to know what you guys think. So we just gonna move on to the next segment, which is Be Inspired. It's actually a quote of the day. We hope that it does inspire you. We hope it gets you through it. Sometimes we need that, you know. Every day can't be a good day, and we wish it could, but that's not realistic. So we got to take our bad days like we take our good days, and hopefully the universe sees that we was humble about it and bring us better days. Really. Do you I'm actually trying to land on it. I'm trying to.
I think I can remember. Okay.
Yep. Boom. All right. So you want to read it or should I?
I read it.
Okay.
All right. Well, like I said, I do many things. You know, that's one of them. You know what I'm saying, I write philosophical quotes. The inspired quote of the day is by none other than D.D. Prophet G himself. And it goes like this. Everything happens for a reason. The trick is figuring out why. The Prophet Jim. I wrote that quote at 8:10 a.m. on November the 15th, 2014. I time and date all my quotes. This is something I do.
Which is really cool. It's also copywritten, so if you would like to use that quote, please feel free to reach out to Lee Prop himself. Where can they email that information at to you?
You can leave that at leeprop7@gmail.com. You go ahead and send me that. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about it.
I love this quote, you know, and I was just talking about your good days and your bad days, and you got to take them both. So I really like it. I am a firm believer that everything it happens for a reason. And a lot of times I'm gonna let you finish. And a lot of times we don't know why, and we're like, oh, this is happening, that's happening, this is happening. Why? Like why? And I know, and people don't really think about this, but if you still, I mean, it's good to move on because you'll have good days and you'll forget about those bad days. But if you just take a minute New Year's Day, and go back to your worst moments, you'll be like, you know what, this it wasn't that bad. And if I calmed down, or if I regrouped and thought and did this, and this, I actually could have almost did that or did it. So we really, emotions, is a dangerous thing sometimes. So
Facts.
I'm just glad that you picked this quote. This is an awesome quote. I like it.
Thank you.
It's great. So I hope that actually touched some people tonight. Applies to my entire life. So
I'll take a second to elaborate on it myself. Everything happens for a reason, but the trick is figuring out why. Um, I feel like, and I'm saying this is one of the books I'm gonna be writing about, the hidden laws and principles of just everything. You know what I'm saying? Hidden laws, principles, and all unseen and the unseen. I feel like everything happened for a reason. Even even when the phone fell early, you know what I'm saying? That happened for a reason.
right,
Everything happens for a reason. The trick is
right,
figuring out why. Whether it's because we rocked the table, it could be. And see, I get more further than that. It might be an energy or presence in the room.
facts.
It might be a confirmation or affirmation of something that's going on around you.
Yes.
It might be a warning. You know what I'm saying? It might be a go ahead sign. So it's all on you to figure out why. And I'm saying the more that you pay attention to things and respect it, nothing happens for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
It'll make it easier for you to solve. And another addition to that is one of my homeboys, Wally the God, he used to always tell me, ain't no such thing as a serial killer. You know what I'm saying? It sounds crazy, but in reality, that's deep and it make a lot of sense. There's no such thing as a serial killer, people. So if you see somebody and they running around stabbing people, they probably been stabbed before, or they watch somebody get stabbed, or anything. You don't know the reason why they doing that, but it's a reason behind that. Even the rapists and the criminals, we may not very well agree. The trick is figuring out why. You know what I'm saying? And you may not want to take the time to figure that out. And like she said, all wounds are healed. So even if you don't take the time to figure out why, to still heal, but trust the healing process, and your strength and all of that should grow much stronger when you figure out why, and it'll limit your likeliness of ever having it happen to you again, especially hurting you anyway. You know what I'm saying?
right.
You feel me? But it's like you keep walking into a wall, a door, or you keep turning the door to run. Like you walk into the convenience store and the door it say push, but you pulling every time you go. If every time you continue to pull and you don't learn that it's really saying push, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna keep getting them same results. Like you have to figure that. You're gonna have to figure that out. And that goes down to everything. Everything happened for a reason. That right there is just simple in front of your face, like push pull. Like,
Right.
everything ain't push pull simple. So you got to figure it out, people.
All right. So we hope that helps somebody touch the soul of three. Um, we'll move on to the next part of the show, which is the classic of the week. Every week we'll play a local artist from Richmond, Virginia, 804 RBA. We will spin a track. Let us know what you think. Is it a classic or should we trash it? Speaking of that, going back to the topic about hip hop being whitewashed, what do you think about the white artists? Do you think that they're classic for doing something so out of their element, or should we trash it like we probably was saying earlier?
I definitely think the whole white movement should be trashed out hip hop right
What you
now.
gonna play? Oh, I'm sorry.
We can play 13. So matter of
13.
fact, you can play 4.
Four.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Just to, you know what I'm saying, add on to what I was saying. You know what I'm saying, like, I feel like that shit should be trashed out of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay. I don't think it's a classic,
I
but
feel
I don't
like
think we should trash it. I think we should tweak it.
I feel like we should, and I respect that. I still respect that. You know what I'm saying? I think we should trash it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, if the world didn't abuse my people, even include myself this way, and actually offend me personally on a personal level to make me feel this way, you may be getting a different variation of the facts, but this still is the fact and it's still truth, and I stand on this truth of what I'm saying. And like I said, if I offended any crackers, then I very well meant to offend you. You know what I'm saying? Because the type of shit that y'all condone and allow as a race and as a culture is sickening.
If
and
you
y'all
prefer,
and y'all
comment.
want us, yeah. And if
Let us know.
y'all want us to take responsibility for all the Negro, and whatever stupid shit that's going on in our community and everywhere else around the world, y'all don't take responsibility for this type of shit that's going on. And we need answers. You know what I'm saying? We need respect for on that shit.
All right, so we are playing the classic of the week, the Lee Proctor General himself. You really taking over philosophy, music.
I gotta do it all.
Feelings, all of it, baby. So this track number 4 off of Lee Proctor General, the mixtape, the album. If you like the track, love the track, want to download it, stream it, let him know. Where can they email you to let them know? So they can let you know that they would like your track. You got an email?
Yeah, you can email me at leeprop7@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you're fucking with me or not.
Okay.
Let me know how y'all feel, what y'all think.
You know what number this is? But I'm sorry, it's number 4. What's the name? Yeah.
I think this is Bayan. Matter of fact, I renamed. This is Leviathan. It should be Leviathan if I'm not mistaken.
In parentheses, Bayan. So.
Bayan.
Yes. Let's go.
That's your homeboy, better buy him in. I won't stop till I'm riding in the Benz. You will try Rest in peace, Hot Minds. Lee Proctor General, all have my cylinders. You will try once, but won't try again. That's your homeboy, better buy me in. I won't stop till I'm riding in the Benz. Introduce your crew to the Leviathan. Introduce your crew to the Leviathan. Introduce your crew to the Leviathan. That's your homeboy, better buy me in. And I won't stop till I'm riding in. I'm a smooth dude, watch a nigga move, check my footwork. Couldn't walk a mile in my shoes, I bet your foot hurt. Cush work when it's time to ease the pain. Niggas fucked up when they put police in the game, even the same dog. I'ma keep it real, dog, keep it chill. You want war with King of the Hill, don't be for real. We reveal success in everything we ever planned for it. Time deconstructing every single thing you stand for. Rambo with Camel, chillin' in the Lambo, or described as an old man fiddling with a banjo. I'm surprised when you see me just spitting that ammo. On flights, trips, and reservations will be canceled. Rambo with Camel, chillin' in the Lambo, or disguised as an old man fiddling with a banjo. All surprised when you see Lee just spitting that ammo. All flights, trips, and reservations will be canceled. Wow. Who won't try again? That's your homeboy, better buy me in. I won't stop till I'm riding in the Benz. Introduce your crew to the Leviathan. Introduce your crew to the Leviathan. Introduce your crew to the Leviathan. That's your homeboy, better buy me in. And I won't stop till I'm riding in the Benz. That's your homeboy, better buy me in. I won't stop till I'm riding in the Benz. You will try it now, but wouldn't try it then. Introduce your crew to the Leviathan. Popping off shells, the fur in his pyramid. Got 2 bitches like twins. Niggas going to war like the game begins. Took a couple losses across the chin. Stumbled through the jungle and the lion's den. Gotta protect my people and let them in. Cause I got a couple people that's haven't seen. If not, spit the heavy metal then. Fuck the devil, yeah, I'm a rebel king. God forgive me for my sins. Cause I won't stop till I'm riding in the Benz. but won't try again. That's your homeboy, better buy me. I won't stop till I'm riding in the Benz. Introduce you to the Leviathan. Introduce you to the Leviathan. Introduce you to the Leviathan. Homeboy, better buy me. And I won't stop till I'm riding in the Benz. Words. I'll take that pen. I'll take that pen again. I know that was playing.
Classic of the week, Lee Proctor General, Leviathan, buy in. Do you consider it a classic or should we trash it? Comment, let us know.
I promise. Rest in peace, high mind.
That Prince of the Beats. Lee Proc King of the streets.
All hell.
All hell. I'm repping these tracks too, nigga.
Big facts.
Y'all better pay homage.
Yes, sir.
Old to young, young to old.
Happy to
Happy,
mad.
mad.
Seriously
Seriously
glad.
glad.
All hell.
All hell.
They Proctor General. My son. Odejo.
So thank you guys so much. We're gonna wrap it up. This is again Classic or Trash It Podcast Radio. Make sure you are here. We're here 9ish every Sunday. It'll be posted no later than 10 on Anchor. Catch us live here on YouTube.
Check us on Facebook.
Let them know.
Classic or Trash.
Let them know.
We just went live there.
8
Classic
o'clock.
or Trash It, 8 o'clock sharp every Sunday.
Every
We
Sunday.
spending, that's all we do on there is spend locals. Unsigned talent, know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm connecting, got a lot of people gonna be sending in music. Got a lot of people already sent in music. It's gonna be a workout plan.
Hey.
Keep up, watch out, catch up. Much love.
Until next time. Well, thank you.
All hell. Be the world.
You think I could just hit here? Oh, I don't want to lose it. Okay. Okay. And that'll switch it. And this is the message. So, yep.